Hey everyone, and welcome. So today we're going to do something a little different, something super practical. We're going to build a story, your story really, of a typical day, but all in Mandarin. From the second your alarm goes off to when you finally crashed for the night.
Have you ever wondered what a normal day actually sounds like in Mandarin? Instead of just staring at a boring vocabulary list, we're going to wrap all these new words in a story. Trust me, it makes everything stick so much better and, actually usable. So let's jump right in at the very beginning.
All right, first things first. Starting your day. No matter who you are or where you are, the day pretty much begins the same way for all of us, right? So it's the perfect place to start building our Mandarin vocabulary.
Okay, here's our first word. The very first action you take. It's qǐchuáng, pronounced qǐchuáng, and it means exactly what you think it does, to get up from bed. Simple, right? It's the first thing you do, so it's the first word we're going to tackle.
Now, a word is great, but a sentence is where the magic happens. Look at this. 我每天早上6点起床. That's I get up at 6 a.m. every morning. And just like that, you can swap out the time and talk about your morning routine. See? It's already becoming a useful tool.
Okay, you're up. You've managed to get out of bed. What's next? Well, if you're anything like me, it's that classic morning scramble, right? The frantic search for your keys, your phone. The word for that is zhào, Z-H-A-O. It just means to look for or to seek.
And this is awesome because you can immediately turn this into a super useful question. If you see someone rummaging around, you can just ask, 你在找什么? What are you looking for? How handy is that?
All right, we're up. We found our stuff, hopefully. Now it's time to head out for the main event, the daily grind. Whether that's work or school, we've got you covered.
This is so cool. For the work crew, you've got this perfect pair of opposites. To go to work is shàngbān, shàngbān, and to get off work is shàbān, shàbān. Did you catch that? Sheng often means up or on, and sha means down or off. So you go up to work and come down from work. It's a neat little logic puzzle you'll see all over Mandarin.
But maybe your daily grind isn't an office. If you're heading to school, then your destination is the 教室. 教室, that's the classroom, a super important word to have in your back pocket.
So what are you doing in there? You could say, 我在教室里写作业. I am doing homework in the classroom. It's a perfect sentence to describe a typical school scene.
Okay, work's done, school is out. Whew! But the day isn't over, right? Now it's time for errands, maybe a little shopping. This means we're going to need some words to point at things and ask questions. Let's get into it.
Okay, these three words are an absolute game changer, especially for shopping. You've got zhège, which means this one, the thing right here. Then you've got naga, for that one over there. And the question word, naga, which one? Seriously, get these three down and you're golden.
And look how powerful they are. You could just say, 我要这个,他要那个. I want this one, he wants that one. Bam. You can already point things out and state your preference. So simple, but so effective.
All right, here's a really cool grammar shortcut. To ask a yes or no question, you can often just say the verb and then its negative form. So, yo mayo is literally have, not have. It's how you ask, do you have it, or is there any? This a not a pattern is everywhere, and it's super useful.
And look at this, we're starting to connect the dots. The phrase 这个问题很有意思 means this question is very interesting. And hey, look at that. There's 这个, this one, which we just learned. The building blocks are starting to snap together. It's awesome.
All right, we've made it. After a long day, we are finally home. So, who's there when we walk in the door? Let's learn a few words for the people in your life, starting with family.
Okay, let's talk siblings. A younger brother is 弟弟, 弟弟, and a younger sister is 妹妹, 妹妹. But check this out. This is so cool. Look at the character for 妹妹. See that little symbol on the left side? That's the character radical for female. It's a visual clue baked right into the word to tell you it's about a girl. How neat is that?
So, as our day is winding down, let's grab a few final words to describe our world. The people in it, and maybe how we're feeling after all that running around.
Here are two absolute essentials. First, we have kě'ài, kě'ài, which means cute or adorable. And the second one, well, it's a feeling I think we can all relate to after a long day.
lay, lay. It means tired.
And now, let's put it all together. Remember our younger sister? 我的妹妹很可爱. We're grabbing 妹妹 from our family section and 可爱 from our new adjectives. Boom! My little sister is very cute. See how we're building bigger and bigger ideas?
Let's bring it all the way back to the morning. 上班真累啊. Here we're connecting 上班, going to work, with our new word 累, tired. Going to work is so tiring. I mean, come on, that's a phrase we can all use sometimes, right? It's the perfect way to cap off our story.
And there you have it. Seriously, think about what we just did. We went from getting out of bed to the daily grind to coming home and talking about our family and feelings. You now have a set of real, practical building blocks to actually narrate a day in Mandarin.
So now the question is for you. Using all these little pieces we've collected, from qǐchuáng all the way to lei, what's the very first sentence you can build to describe your day? Go on, give it a shot. I bet you can already say more than you think.